Yes, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's Friday. It's a blessed Friday. Welcome to another show of Yard Chat. Thank you for joining this morning, guys, or this afternoon, early afternoon. Listen, guys. Thank you for joining me again. Listen, guys. Listen, I want to get into this video this morning. About this is the follow up video, the video I did last week with Lord Jamar, Call Out KRS-One, Buster Rhyme, um, Fat Joe, and to my knowledge, no one responded back to his cipher, to his challenge. So he's saying he officially, everyone default, he's the winner. But guys, check this out. Away from that, guys, there's certain things Lord Jamar is getting into right now, speaking about Sexy Red. He's commenting on Sexy Red. So many things going on. But guys, before all of that, guys, listen up, guys. Thanks for everyone supporting my channel. Tomorrow, the 20th of July, we're gonna be having a event. It's going down live performing at the CraftHouse. Um, Live performance, guys. Natty Conqueror, originally born in Brooklyn, moved to St. Lucia, got into the reggae music, and now he's back into New York in Brooklyn, and he's come to Staten Island performing at the CraftHouse tomorrow. The DJ, we're gonna be there about 4 o'clock, guys, and it's gonna be a good vibe. It's a summer vibes with Natty Conqueror live performing, guys. The posters right here. Check it out, and let's get into the
To all my poor people out there, just be strong. Continue struggling and keep holding on. Giving up is not a solution. Listen, so even though the cost of living gets so high and things get tough, not giving up.
So yes, guys, let's get into the show right now. So let's get into the show about Lord Jamar and Sexy Red. Lord Jamar went deep into that, saying how Sexy Red is a industry plant, you know, in the industry to influence our culture to go down a path of destruction. So listen, you know what I mean? As they say, we believe the children are the future. But we understand how Lord Jamar come to this understanding, and I see where he's going with these people. Because I think we need to wake up and realize that our future, especially when it comes down to our young people, big trouble people. And especially, you know what I mean, when it comes down to discipline and respect. But this what happened, people. This what happened. I come to the understanding, and we're gonna get into the show, cause guys, listen, because off of that one video, I had over 57 comments on that video, and a lot of people was getting into a lot of details and things like that. And I will try to read off some of the interviews, guys, but I'm going to get into my show this afternoon because our future doesn't look good when it comes down to Black Americans because their behavior over the years, especially hip hop, 50 years of hip hop, and the condition of hip hop, Lord Jamar, and we understand the beef with Drake and Rick Ross and all of that nonsense, people. So I went on my show last week and I said, why don't those speak raise that issue and bring these two artists together and have some type of peace talk because the path they're going is going, it's not looking good. So I came to the understanding this, people. The 70s and into the early 80s, something dramatic happened to our community. Away from the epidemic of the drugs in Harlem and that flood Harlem world with a lot of people strung out. And now we go into the 80s, and the generation came after that. We have kids that born in the 90s and the parents before them, people. Something happened in the 70s and the 80s. When you go into the 80s, what happened was in the black community, that's what I'm speaking for, in the black community, in those times, a lot of people went to jail, especially the men, leaving the woman to raise the kids. And over the years, now all the black women talk about, oh, they're independent, they don't need no man, they don't need this. As they come to the reality is now a lot of these women find themselves in the same situation as Vivian Fox, 60 years old, coming to the table that she want to get married, she don't have no kids, and demands, but it doesn't look good for those demands. I don't think anyone will meet our demands, because those demands that she have, they are not realistic. They're not realistic demands, people. And I think that's something happened to our community. So when you take away the man from the community, you take away the responsibility for everything. So the responsibility fall on our woman. And when it fall on woman, our woman decide, yes, to elevate themselves, get educated, go to college, own their own business, all positive things. But these women, they spend majority of their time away from their kids. And what happened, you have a lot of kids that were influenced outside in the community. People tell them all type of nonsense, so they fall victim to certain things in society. The peer pressure, right? So now you have these women raising these boy child, and we see where over the years we see the result of that. And I always tell people, women could never teach a boy how to be a man, because she's not a man. How hard she do things, she love him, she want the best for him, this and that. It's not the same, people. Let's keep it real. So, in our community, I don't see where we're taking responsibility, and where I'm going with this now, because you have music artists like Sexy Red, and also Lord Jamar went on record and said that they planned artists in the district like Mick and Minaj, and I forgot someone else, because what Lord Jamar is saying, that when that these artists had on our young females and community, it was a very negative impact. Look at the condition in it today. So that is a larger. I agree with larger view. Created rap. Was it the Spanish? Was it the Puerto Rican? Was it the, the conclusion was the Black American that created hip. It was no Jamaican, no Hispanic there at the time. But where I'm this morning, we speak in our community, and hear this now, and everything is in one. Hear this now, people. The talent movie came out, Divorce in Black, and people listen. Over the years and years, this is where